Hi guys, we are at day 3, so you're probably wondering what happened to day 2. Well, what actually happened was, it rained, it rained
some more.
and then we got thunder, and then it rained,
And lightning.
and then it stopped.
And we're like, hang on, didn't we leave this weather behind in Melbourne and come to Japan for some summer weather?
And there you have it. So, way over there somewhere is Fuji-san!
Around about there.
There's a little white dot. Yeah, that's Fuji-san. So we are at the very top of OMF Japan. So this is Ishikawa on a really good day. It's probably the best day of the bunch so far.
They've got like 3 buildings here at OMF for guest housing. And this one particular building has a rooftop area, so you can do your washing and hang it out on the roof. Beautiful sunshine and wind, dried in no time.
Yeah, we won't show you the washing line, but we actually will explain what happened yesterday. So yesterday was Sea Link, not Clink as everyone's been calling it, Sea Link.
Colonel Clink.
At Ochanomizu, which means tea like water. So you know Yarra River is brown if you're Australian and you've been following our channel on that. Yeah, something like that, although it is not a actual brown river. Oh look, there's one of the many trains that goes along this line. I don't know what they say trains in Japan are hard, they're all colour coded and everything, but I guess if you're not used to it. So down this way, I think the shops are sort of down
They're all over the place.
that way, so the main strip is down that way. So if you live close to the train lines, actually it costs more. And down there we've got emergency services. I can't show you because he's just coming through. There is emergency services. Just see a little red blob. So what's our plan of attack for today's thing? We are going to a place called Kichijouji. So today is a cafe event. Now, obviously we have to be careful about what we film.
Yeah, it's very, very similar to what we do in Melbourne with cross culture when we do the English conversations. But it's a bit more. They tell us they run it a little bit more casual style. So they run it for a bit longer time with people sort of drifting in and out a little.
Yep.
But then they have a structured time sort of in the middle. So it'll be interesting to see the differences in how they run theirs to how we do ours.
So we're going to jump down from the roof and we'll show you a little bit around OMF with our faces in it.
Hide our faces. Our faces are looking too happy to be here.
So this is like an apartment complex. So if we go up the stairs where we went up the stairs just there before, that takes you all the way up to the roof where we were earlier. We're trying to be very quiet here because a lot of the time they have things on. Across the way, of course, they have residents that live in the area, so obviously we have to be mindful of where we are. If we head down here, because we haven't really shown you much of Ishikawa, we can't go too far because we have devotion soon. But look at this, this is gorgeous. So it's spring here, but you know, unfortunately today most of the azaleas that had flowers, they're pretty much gone. So you get your Japanese maples. My mum has one of these at home. This is some of the residents here, so we're trying to be quiet and quiet. This is the lounge.
That's the lounge.
This is where we usually have our devotions, with the exception that place is occupied on Sundays. This is Caesarea Philippi. If you know your Bible, that is a famous region in Israel. That was its name back in the Roman times. So lots of people live around here. How many? I can't tell you. This place is rich in history. This is the Church of Adoration here. This area here, and we could go around the front. We might actually. I'll take you around the front to show you. So a little gate here. Well, actually we can't get through because it's locked, but that's the church sign there, Church of Adoration. So the history behind the church that is here, OMF started out as another name under the famous Hudson Taylor, and when the persecution got too great in the country he was in, they moved to Japan and established land here. They got this land gifted to them by an older lady who established the church well and truly before there was anyone living here. And when the first pastor came from OMF for this area, she bequeathed it to them. So very rarely will you have that happen. So it's amazing how God provides in these situations. So we'll walk right to the front here. Imagine waking up to this and just being refreshed every morning. So my diet now is incorporating green tea, so I do have more energy in the morning. Just not much more I can tell you about this. The Overseas Missionary Fellowship has quite a few places spread throughout Japan. This is one of them. There's their big offices, and one of the more unique features of the area, of course, in Japan is every house has a name. See if I can come across the front of the street. So you're just passing OMF now, and this is street now. It's very quiet because most people are away or doing something for Golden Week. If we go, you can see how everything is so neat and tidy. The streets are clear of cars. You can get up and down here very easily. Only thing you need to remember is that walking along here as a pedestrian, not only do you have to worry about cars, but bicycles do share the footpath, so it's something you do need to take into consideration when coming to Japan. So yeah, there's there's a sign there about don't let your dog poo everywhere, so that's got prohibition on the bottom of it. These are like garbage trays here for specific items. Japan has 4 versions of rubbish that they have: burnables, non-burnables, plastics, and recyclables. And obviously at some places here actually have those nettings like we have. We saw them pick them up this morning. Many people have small carts. See, they're already got the koinobori out for Children's Day, which is very soon. There are a few shops around here, but like most of them are closed. So because many people do observe Golden Week, and it's a time of refreshing and relaxing. And yeah, watch our other video on that. So there's a community board here, so it's all in Japanese. I can't read it all, but there's like different gardening events, blood bank, Red Cross. Yeah. Hey guys, we are here in Kichijouji. This is the main district coming out of Kichijouji Eki, which is Kichijouji Station. Like most places in Japan, you'll find a lot of arcades and shopping precincts like this everywhere. It's the 3rd of May, so today it is another holiday in Japan, and they don't really count the weekends, so this is still holiday for them, but there's still lots of places considering that are still open. So, but the train was quite packed, and I'm just going to catch up with the rest of the crew. So this is the central gate of Kichijouji. This area is known as Kichijouji San Road. There's some favourites there, Mr. Donut. And lots of popular things to see and do here. Not all shops are open, as you can see. Some like this are shuttered or closed. Some places are permanently shut, which they call, some areas of Japan are called shutter towns, where businesses have gone out. Because of a lot of big companies have taken over. But others, like today on Golden Week, they close just because it's a big time. There'll be some ancient things here. So here's an ancient temple area here, which is pretty cool. Guys, there's the Kichijouji Banda there. There's some places here that are really popular with people. We're just coming out the other end now. Had to turn off the camera because there was a band playing, so a lot of people playing classics. I haven't heard just the two of us for a long time. So,
I need your help. I've come this far. Someone said it.
See the pedestrian crossings up there, they're timed. And we see this phenomenon a lot in Thailand. So you can see them timed. So when that goes green and comes down with a number, we just get that many minutes, well, seconds or whatever, I don't know, done very quickly to get past it. So here we go, expand out, there you go. We're at the other end of Kichijouji San Road now, and there's the team. That's just down the street there. So there are 3 gates at Kichijouji station, so just got to remember to come out this one when we get back. And there's down the other end. And lots of places for sale too. They're literally doing a lot of work up here, so we're coming pretty close to Kichijouji's double cross. And just trying to find the way in. Of course, if you want to get refreshed in Japan, plenty of vending machines. So we're just going to look through it. We're going to play some games. It's also a Bible study and some English conversation. And there'll be some that won't speak much Japanese, so there'll be Japanese groups, and there'll also be English groups as well. Loose-fitting clothing are a thing here, so just to show you that fashion store. There you go. And over there are some of the well-known taxis. Now, there are ride shares here in Japan, but people still like the taxis, so here we are. So thanks very much, guys. We will probably try and find out where we are and how we're going to do the next part. So watch this space.